Hey, what's good? It's your girl Paige B from Kiss 107.1, and we are in the middle of our Preserving the Legacy of First Ward fundraiser. We're out here at 1410 North 12th Street in Saginaw, and I am here with some more special guests. We have Mr. Gerald Kareem, who is on the board of directors for First Ward, and he's also one of our main people that helped us with this fundraiser. And we also have Ms. Shilda Braddock as well, who is the longest serving executive director in the history of First Ward. So welcome, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. And so tell us a little bit about why it is important that we are doing this fundraiser and the importance of First Ward as well.
Thank you for having us, Paige. I think it's very important that we continue the legacy and preserve the legacy of First Ward, because just like me, there are so many folks out there that's got a story like mine that started at First Ward. I got my job through the jobs program here at First Ward, and me, like a lot of others, it made a difference in our lives. So First Ward has been, the legacy of First Ward has been making a difference in the lives of those who didn't have a voice for themselves.
Tell us a little bit about that legacy. I mean, because this is over 90 years of service in Saginaw.
Yes. I started attending First Ward in the late 60s and 70s, but my older sisters and cousins, they all attended First Ward. They tell me stories about First Ward, and they tell me stories about the field house and the boxing programs, and you know, I'm thankful and grateful for those. We stand on the shoulders that we stand. Program directors and CEOs that came before us, and so we must also. There's so many names that I can mention, you know, and I can just think about the directors of First Ward, Edith Bailey that my sister would tell me about, and Reuben Daniels, and Dempsey Allen, the late Charles Braddock. We have here Shilda Braddock and Michelle Greger, different directors that paved the way, and they trudged and they held the reins of First Ward, and First Ward had a greater impact in our community. Again, I just can't emphasize it enough. My story is no different than hundreds and hundreds of folks. So I'm hoping that they hear, if the radio listeners are hearing folks who got a story similar to mine, and some of them, their story is probably more impactful than mine. We hope that they come over today, come over to First Ward and make a contribution. You know, with COVID happening a couple of years ago, programs had to shut down, and so now we're revitalizing the programs here at First Ward and continuing the legacy.
Absolutely. Now, Shilda, as we mentioned, you are the longest running executive director and CEO of First Ward, which is truly an accomplishment. So you are a huge part of First Ward's legacy as well. So tell us a little bit about how you became involved with First Ward.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Paige. Oh, gosh. Yes. I've been a part of First Ward, now, and I started back in 1992, coming in as the program director and operations director. And after 5 years, I transitioned into the CEO. And I tell you, it's just been an honor and a pleasure for me to be a part of this legacy that we're focusing on today in terms of keeping the legacy going and preserving the legacy. It's very important that we do that. In terms of my position here in the past, it was one where I was very pleased to be able to just bring many programs and activities to give support to community, in terms of being that beacon of hope for many families that had no, idea that they would be able to come and prosper and make a better future for themselves. I'm just so pleased to be able to have been a part of that. First Ward reminds me of many families that I've seen come through, many generations, of First Ward kids and First Ward kids that are young at heart. Those are such as the folks that we can really pay homage to would be some of our senior citizens. We have our own Timers Club, Mr. Mark Hall, Mr. Delaney, and Jesse Jane, and Mr. Oates. These were men that came and they were First Ward kids. And they came and they provided services so that they could be able to continue that legacy for generations to come after them. So
I can't even think of begin to like put into words like the impact that it has had on the community, like you mentioned, the senior citizens, and also like our young kids, because they are looking for an outlet, in the community, because with everything going on, like it's important to have that outlet. And First Ward, and you can probably attest to this, is a huge part of keeping our kids active and out of trouble, and having those positive influences as well.
Absolutely. First Word is always doing what we call that beacon of hope for families. It's a safe place to come for our children and parents. Children can come what we would call the extended day program after school. And it's essential at school, where they could come and participate in many fun activities. And we also had, our summer day camp program. So parents would, be able to feel comfortable in knowing if they're going to work on a day-to-day basis, their kids will be in a safe place where they'll be able to have structured activities and programs and just doing a lot of fun stuff. And so, those things that we provided for First Ward, we want to be able to continue to do that. And so it's important that today that we keep that legacy going. And I'm just putting a call to action to have all of our First Ward kids, to come on out today and come on out and share your memories and stop by and give support. We are asking for donations. And another thing that we have, for many years, more than 20 years, First Ward had this event in February called the Taste of Soul.
Yes,
right?
Taste of Soul, one of my favorites for sure.
Where we had many folks from throughout the community to come over and just get a taste of soul food, but also it gave them opportunity to come in and see what was going on at First Ward. So today we're going to have a kind of an abbreviated taste of soul.
Yes.
We're going to have food being served at 1 o'clock today, and it's going to be a great menu that consists of some of the same foods that folks could get on the last Friday of February. And that would be the collard greens and the macaroni and cheese and the ribs.
I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry already.
All of that good stuff.
Absolutely.
All of that good stuff. But we're asking them to come out today and make a donation of $15, and you can get a taste of soul.
Absolutely. So as you mentioned, like we love soul food. We mentioned that. So we do have the full menu here. $15, which is a part of the fundraiser kickoff here. And you can get your choice of meats. So they have ribs, rib tips, and baked chicken. Your choice of sides, collard greens, black-eyed peas, mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, dressing, candy yams, corn, potato salad, and hot water cornbread. And of course, you gotta have the desserts, right? You gotta have the desserts. So we have like assorted cupcakes, pound cake, and banana pudding as well. And of course, your beverages, your pop or your water. And we gotta give a shout out to those who actually prepared the food. They actually donated the food to First Ward, friends of First Ward. So we got to give a shout out to Potter's Touch, Heavenly Cakes, Nisi's Cupcakes, Roberta's Catering, Little Mama's Catering, and DJ Ray's. And all the proceeds, of course, will benefit First Ward programs so that we can continue the legacy of First Ward. So that's what we're doing today. And even if you can't make it today and get some food, you see on the ticker right there, you have multiple ways to donate. You can donate to First Ward's Facebook page. We have the Cash App on there. We have the PayPal on there. Or just stop by anyway. Like I said, 1410 North 12th Street in Saginaw. Make your way out here. We're out here until Kiss 107.1. We're out here until 3. Thank you guys so much for sharing your stories.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us. And I just like to challenge all of those athletes out there and all of those brothers who took state championship basketball playing for First Ward. You're out there. Come by, make a donation.
Yeah, definitely. We're call to action. Donate today. And like I said, Kiss 107.1 family, we're out here. First Ward, we're out here. The soul food's out here. I might have to get a plate before I leave here. But yes, make your way out here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And we'll check in with you guys in just a bit. All right? Peace.
Peace.